Yeah.
What is this thing?
What is it?
Someday. Chipstone. Three-eighths of an inch crushed clean stone is what this is. I wouldn't use sand. I'll never use sand again. And I haven't used stone dust in so long. I'll never use stone dust. The reason I'll never use stone dust is because it's borderline this material, but it doesn't have any of the dust or small particles removed. So what happens is the dust ends up clogging the stones and clogging the bedding layer of your patio. So water just sits in the stone dust. The concrete paver just sits on the stone dust that has water, and the paver always is wet because the paver will act like a sponge too. It will absorb the water through it because it's porous. So your pavers are always wet, and when your pavers are wet, it leads to quicker deterioration of the material. So with the advantage of this, without having any dust or small particles, the water is free to flow down and through and drain into your sub base, which what we use is open grade base. This same kind of stone, but at a 3/4 inch crushed size. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning.
How are you, bud?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not bad at all.
That's good.
How's it feel standing on those beautiful steps?
Feels good. Feels like I'm being held up.
I actually, you know the first person that I seen use this, bro? Huh?
Who?
The first person that I seen use this was a concrete channel dude. Grub Mud.
What was it?
Grub Mud.
Grub mud.
Yep. He uses a Darby. But this is a mahogany 30-inch Darby made by Bond. This thing's mint. That thing's gonna get that landing perfect, Benny. Go ahead. Wield it.
Let me get some swipes in.
See, dude, I don't know if you're man enough for that thing yet, but we'll see.
First time with the Darby.
Look at that thing, bro. Come on. I mean,
It doesn't really float as good as I thought it would. It's not
what
really,
do you mean?
It doesn't really slip.
That thing is mint, bro.
A lot of friction.
A lot of friction, he says. Hold on, we gotta try the one-handed, bro. This is how you travel, buddy, in case you didn't know. You go back and forth through the whole area and you rock it. How to use a Darby. Look at that, though. You can get from right here, bro. From right here, bro. I'm going underneath that. That thing's mint. It's the Darby.
Darby.
Ben thought I was ridiculous for buying this thing, but I don't care. So, as you can see, we have a lot of pipes laid out, a lot of screed rails. And the way I always look at it with that is however many pipes you can get set up at once before you screed, that's the best. A lot of pipes in a row gets you to a point where you can understand exactly where the pitch is going to be. Especially in this area, I had to meet over here with underneath that door frame. And this door frame is actually a lot lower than our grade over there needs to be. It's sloped this way, and it's also sloped this way. So any surface water on the patio is going to be coming from the high spot up by the stairs, going towards the grass over here and coming towards the grass over here. And that's one of the most important things when it comes to laying a patio, is to make sure the pitch of your screed rails and your pavers is away from the house. This is a 10-foot galvanized gas pipe that you can buy at any home improvement store. It's 1 inch interior and about 1 1/4 exterior. And you want something this thick and made out of steel to make sure that you don't have any dips or bumps as you're screeding for your patio. With these pipes, they're very sturdy and strong, so they hold up with hammering them in, and they stay really straight. Right, Ben?
Right.
What I'm going to show you is this is our highest point of the patio, this top right area. How much it's going to slope is a little bit more than 1/8 of a pitch, or also called 1/8 of a bubble. What that means is for every 8 feet of length, it slopes 1 inch. That's why it's 1/8 pitch, 1 inch per 8 feet. That's the slope. From here to our end point, about 30 feet. Every 8 feet, what's that going to be? About 4 inches, a little bit less than 4 inches of slope from here to there. And this way is a really strong 1/8, a little bit less than 1/4, and that's going towards the grass. So if we keep going over here, again we have a strong 1/8. What do we call that, Ben? We call that a 9th, right?
Yeah.
Even though it should be a 7th, I think, but
yeah,
right, it should be a 7th.
Strong 7th.
Yeah, it's a strong 7th right there. We got an 1/8, so water's gonna flow this way, that way, and again the paver is gonna be the highest around these stairs, so that no surface water ever messes with the base of these stairs. Coming over here again, we got another 7th, so we have a good pitch going this way. I'm happy with it. I've shown this in a couple other videos, but if you haven't seen it, a lot of the basic pavers that we use are about the exact same, literally like the exact same width or height of the paver. So knowing that, and make sure you check with your pavers that you're using, but if it is like that one was, you can really gauge where your pavers are going to be just with the level. A really important benchmark that we have to hit is to make sure we're low enough below this door so that it opens freely and gives us also some room in case it lifts up in the winter. So we need a good inch or more below the bottom of that door to be comfortable. So we're going to rest this level on our screed pipe here, and now remember, the top of this level is, wherever you put it is pretty much the top of paver, where that's going to be. So this level is reading 1/8 of a pitch, and the top of our level, which would be the top of our paver, is a solid inch or more below the bottom of that door. So we're looking good. And I guess the only thing I can say about setting up areas like this is make sure you have a lot of pipes. I have a 8-foot screed level, so that makes me able to put the pipes further away than a 6-foot level. And something I can't stress enough, Benny, tell me if you agree, don't use a piece of wood to screed. Do not screed with lumber. I want one person that disagrees with me on that to go to Home Depot and find a piece of 2x4 pine that's straight.
Oh yeah, impossible.
Impossible. If you can't find, or you don't want to pay for a really long screed level, just use a 6-foot level and go in 6-foot increments with your pipes. But at least a level is going to be very true and accurate and straight. Lumber is just not straight. And when you're done screeding, if your lumber's bowed a little bit, it can put a dip in your patio or a hump in your patio. So make sure you use a nice manufactured piece of aluminum, you know, like a level or something. That's about all the basics of this. You just need to make sure that you go through all of your pipes, check them, double check them, triple check them, make sure your pitches are correct. You don't want to have to do this stuff twice or 3 times. So that's the advantage of having a lot of pipes, is you can check a very big area to make sure that you're going to be all set instead of doing 1 or 2 sections at a time. Did you do your hair for the YouTubers this morning? Is that why you combed your hair this morning, for the videos?
The videos.
I'm gonna do slow motion, you rubbing your hand through there, dude, trust me. So usually you just got to pull a good section, and when you got a big pile, you just clear it out your way.
Trouble spot.
The Darby. Oh my goodness. This thing's silly. There it is, dude. Filled in with the Darby.
Flat.
The Darby.
Meet Darby.
Meet Darby.
If you ain't got one, get one.
The enchilada. Someday.
How long that thing is.
Dude, it spans gaps. That tool is from Brazil. It's a Brazilian tool. They call it an enxada. Probably mispronouncing it, but it's just a really big hoe. But it's the handle is made out of some kind of wood. I don't know what they call it, but it's extremely strong. The hoe is made out of forged metal, and it's at the perfect angle, right?
It is at the perfect angle.
Perfect angle. I got them from a couple local masonry provider stores, so where you can get them, I'm not too sure. You'll buy them through me, 120 bucks each. Go buy them for 30, sell them online for 120.
Yep, perfect. Got a new business. You can also get a t-shirt.
A t-shirt, yeah.
7 easy payments of $5.99.
short.
A little bit.
A little short. So that's pretty much what it is, guys. You just have to make sure your pipes are set right. Make sure you screed through a couple times. Have somebody next to you, like Benny was. When you get too much, the screeder can get out of the way. The helper can kind of pull the stuff down, and you just keep working your way. And it's real nice having a really long screed level like this. 8 feet. If you get a 10-footer, it's kind of hard to man by yourself. So I got the 8-footer, and that's really a big enough section at once. So we're gonna finish up this small spot here, but I hope you guys learned enough from this screeding video to try and tackle a project on your own. This is something that I've spent a lot of years getting, really precise with. I've done a lot of patios, a lot of walkways using this technique, and the more you do it, the better you become at it. So just go put your hand to it, give it a shot. And it's all about the pitch. Make sure everything's pitched correctly away from the house, and make sure everything's nice and flat. Double check, triple check all your pipes, your screed rails with your level, and then it's as simple as that. Once they're set, you dump in the bedding stone and then spreading it out roughly, and you're screeding it. Benny, wrapping up the screed video, bud. Do you think they learned something from us?
I think so.
You think they did?
I hope so.
I hope so too. I feel like we kind of know what we're doing sometimes. I mean, I'll tell you what, it's flat.
That's the final product.
And it's all about the base, guys. Don't forget that. Open grade base, 3/4 crushed, clean aggregate for our 6 to 8 inches of base material, and then our 3/8 and less clean crushed aggregate for our bedding stone, and our 1 inch interior, 1 1/4 inch exterior galvanized steel gas pipe, Home Depot. Nice dead blow hammer and a few trowels or whatever, and that's pretty much all you need to do this. Your levels, you know what you need. You watched the video. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this. If you want to see how we laid the pavers, I'm going to put that link right here in this end screen. And until the next one, peace out.
Bye.